classic Italian dessert is the perfect balance of fresh whipped cream, mascarpone cheese, and coffee liqueur. And did you know that tiramisu means little pick-me-up? Well, this simply sweet dessert delivers on that promise. So first we're going to add our egg yolks to our mixer, and we've got it fitted with the chef's whisk. We're going to turn this to speed 3, just to break up those yolks. Now for the sugar. And the Marsala wine. You can also use champagne or any other dry white wine. What we're making here is a sabayon, which is part of that creamy filling in the tiramisu. We want to take this mixture and place it over a pot of simmering water and whisk continuously until we reach 165 degrees. So you want to make sure that it's just at a simmer and not a rolling boil. You don't want to actually scramble your egg yolks. You just want to cook them and bring them to 165 degrees. It's important to keep the whisk moving constantly so that you don't cook your eggs and they heat evenly. You'll notice when your egg yolks start to get lighter and start to increase in volume that they're getting close to your ideal temperature. You'll see now that the mixture is lighter in color, it's gotten thicker, and increased in volume. And more importantly, you'll see how it ribbons on top of itself. You'll know that you're at your ideal temperature now of 165 degrees. The next step is we're going to place this back on our stand mixer, fit it with the chef's whisk, and mix on speed 8 until it's cool. All right, now that our sabayon is cooled, we're going to fold it into mascarpone cheese, which is the Italian version of cream cheese. We want to do this in 3 parts so it incorporates evenly. I'm going to move the mascarpone around the bowl a little bit just to soften it and so it accepts the sabayon easily. Now this is our 3rd edition of the sabayon. Again, we're folding it gently so that we keep that volume there. And next we're going to whip our cream and Kahlua. You want to make sure that you do this with a clean bowl and a clean chef's whisk. I'm going to add the cream and the Kahlua and start at speed 4 just to combine them. Then we're going to kick it up to speed 7 for about 3 or 4 minutes until they form soft peaks. Okay, now we've got our soft peaks. So we want to mix this into our mascarpone mixture. And we're going to do that in 3 parts, so we maintain that volume. So here's our 3rd and final addition of our whipped cream to our mascarpone. You can see we've got nice volume there. So now we've got all of our ingredients incorporated, and our creamy filling for the tiramisu is ready. Let's start to assemble. You're going to need 2 pans, one for the final tiramisu, and one that you're going to use to combine the espresso and the Kahlua. Now we've got our ladyfingers, and we're going to dunk these into the espresso mixture. So you see that I'm using 2 forks because they get soggy pretty quickly. I'm just going to place them into the mixture for 4 seconds on each side. And then we'll start forming a single layer of the dipped ladyfingers. So now we've got a single layer of the dipped ladyfingers. We're going to cover that with our cream mixture, about half of the cream mixture. Then we want to smooth this out evenly to cover up our ladyfingers. All right, now we're ready for the next layer. And now we've finished our second layer of ladyfingers, so we're going to top that with the remaining cream mixture. You want to spread this out evenly. Now we're going to place this into the refrigerator for about 6 hours. And over here I've got one that's already chilled. So we're going to top this off with cocoa powder. And if you like, you can use chocolate shavings. So we're just lightly sifting our cocoa powder to cover the top of our cream mixture. Now you want to scoop your tiramisu with a nice serving spoon. Doesn't that look delicious? I'm always in search of the perfect tiramisu. And this is definitely it.